Joining us now, NBC News business and economy reporter Ali Canal and NBC legal analyst Misty Marris. Ali, what did the jury say, and what are the stakes of this trial for OpenAI? What were the stakes?
Yeah, I mean, the stakes were huge, right? Elon Musk was seeking $150 billion in damages here, but in the end, the jury siding with OpenAI. So let's take through some of that verdict form that was just read in court. So jurors found that multiple claims brought by Musk, including breach-related claims and unjust enrichment, were barred by the statute of limitations, meaning that they believed too much time had passed for those claims to move forward. And as a reminder, this all centered on OpenAI's move from a nonprofit structure to a for-profit entity, especially after that early investment from Microsoft. And by the way, speaking of Microsoft, on those same statute of limitation grounds, the jury also rejected Musk's claim that Microsoft aided and abetted OpenAI's co-founders Sam Altman and Brockman in allegedly breaching duties to OpenAI. So the statute of limitations of it all really narrows this case. And because of that, it's no surprise that we saw the judge ultimately agree with the jury's recommendation, because heading into this case, the jury, their verdict was only advisory. It ultimately was up to the judge. Two sides now agreeing and asked for comment after this verdict. Musk's lawyer team had one response. They said appeal. So this is not over just yet.
Right, not over just yet. But for now, Misty, explain the stakes legally here.
Yeah, so now the jury has dismissed this, and it's on statute of limitations grounds. This is really, really meaningful because that is a strict deadline. So one of the major questions in the trial was, when did Musk become aware that there was this conversion from a charitable organization to for-profit? There were a lot of issues with that. He was pressed 3 days on the stand about, why did you wait so long to bring this lawsuit? He had a lot of reasons, and ultimately, if the jury determined that he knew about this before 2021, that this case was going to get thrown out on the statute of limitations grounds, and that's what ultimately occurred.
For people who haven't been following all the ins and outs of this case, but they know that there are two tech billionaires who were at war in this one, what is the takeaway here right now?
Well, so a lot of what was happening on the stand and throughout the course of this case was back and forth about a lot of the bad blood and animosity between the two. And one of the defenses that OpenAI raised, that Altman had said on the stand, was that this was actually to jam up OpenAI, and because Musk is a competitor. He's got an AI company now as well. So this really seemed like the battle of the billionaires. Ultimately, the case was thrown out, but you could really feel how much animosity there was between these guys, and that played out in the courtroom. And also in the closing arguments, there was a large focus on character as opposed to the underlying issues in the case.
Ali Canal, Misty Marris, and Misty, you'll stay with us. Thanks to both of you.
Yeah.